Welcome back everyone. So in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at Lucid Motors. We'll be seeing how the company has been operating in recent times, but we'll also be looking at what's in store for the company for the mid to long term. Now before we jump into the video, the like goal that I'm setting for this week's episode is set to 62. So 62 thumbs up. If you are new to the channel and you want to hear more investment content, then definitely hit that subscribe button. New videos are posted every week. But with that said, let's check out Lucid. And so the Lucid Air has been on sale in the US since the third quarter of 2021. In terms of some figures here, we can see that customer reservations rose to 13,000 in quarter 3. The company still has to fulfill these orders, but that equates to an order book value of 1.3 billion US dollars. That's unclear when the text was updated, but they've since increased that figure to 17,000 reservations. As we can see, the vehicle production started in quarter 3, and they're using their manufacturing plant based in Arizona. They also have a second phase of construction, and that's added to 2.85 million square feet of space. And for most of us who are following the actual company, will be aware that they listed on the Nasdaq back in July, and this is via a SPAC, so the company is now listed as ticker symbol LCID. And just for the company to highlight that they are to a certain extent cash rich, they have 4.8 billion in cash reservations. That's not to say that the company is operating at a loss, because they have been making a loss, but the high levels of 2021 is that the manufacturing plant is ready and actually producing vehicles. The goal now is to make sure all those that have reserved a car actually have a car fulfilled, and then from 2022 onwards the company would like to increase those reservations and continue to meet demand. And so in terms of some more recent news, we can see that Lucid Motors is targeting a September opening within a mall based in the US. And so we can see that the planning board actually approved the company's plans to actually hold a service center in Greater Boston. There's also another studio that's coming to the Seaport district, and that should be opening in the second quarter of 2022. Now Tesla has a very similar model where they have their showrooms. They've actually been operating in the same mall for the last decade, but for Lucid they're actually making modifications so that the experience is different. So Lucid wants to simultaneously sell and repair vehicles, which previously wasn't possible. So the change is that visitors will be able to test drive the vehicle, learn more about the brand, and actually configure their own Lucid Air with a VR setup. And then later on in 2022, we can see that Lucid is planning to launch in Europe. There's been a lot of interest from European buyers, and so this was confirmed by the company, which stated that there'll be an expansion to European markets beginning this year. In terms of cost, we'll have to see exactly what those figures are, given that the prices in US are very different from that in Canada. It probably does go without saying that the prices will be significantly higher to the US prices that we currently have. But overall positive for the company, they are expanding. And so future plans for the company, we're talking 2025 or 2026 here, and it's nothing that is confirmed yet, but Lucid Motors is in talks with Saudi Arabia to build a factory there. And so we can see a statement from the Lucid chairman that given that they are successfully building and selling cars in the US, their attention is now turning to a factory in Saudi Arabia. And so this relationship has been formed in the past, given that the Saudi Arabian Sovereign Wealth Fund is already a shareholder of Lucid. And so this wealth fund will be providing most of the money should the deal go ahead. There's also been considerations of a possible site in Neom, which is a new city being built in the northwest of Saudi Arabia. And so for the company, very exciting times. We're going to be seeing for the next 10 plus years onwards more expansions as the company becomes bigger. There's always a risk where manufacturing can go terribly wrong, but for now there's been no signs of any manufacturing issues, and it's paving the way for more manufacturing talks across different countries out there. And so the price currently for Lucid, there's been a sell-off, but listed at $35 at the moment. If you're bullish on the company and you expect to see manufacturing plants out there and individuals driving Lucid cars similar to that of Tesla, or even if it's at say 5% of that market value, I'd be inclined to say that the price of $35 will be significantly higher in the future. So let me know your comments below what you think about Lucid Motors. Have you been purchasing the stock? And are there any listeners out there who have actually pre-ordered and received their Lucid vehicle? Let me know in the comments below. As mentioned at the beginning of this video, there are new videos posted every week, so stay tuned for that. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And with that said, I'll catch you in the next one.
Feels like I'm floating out of nowhere. Every time I look at you, I'm running out of air. And I don't even know where this came from, but I'm already They're colliding around me, need some Adderall. 'Cause I see